A 4-pitch walk to Chris Rogers, and that will bring up shortstop Michael Soper. Soper from Lynn Benton Community College, scuttlebutt around the league, is he's in the one of the contenders for MVP this season. Pitch on the way, inside, ball one. Runners on at first and second, nobody down. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on, and that slapped into center field. Coming in and making the catch, Dakota Finger. Runners are going to have to hold. So Soper flies out to center. Jaden Vinson records his first out of the inning, and that's going to bring up first baseman number 18, Jonathan Stone. Ran into Stone earlier today in the stadium, and he's a tall individual. He stands tall in the batter's box, takes a look at the first pitch, which is a well off the plate, ball one. My guess, probably 6'3", 6'4". Vincent comes set, looks back at second, brings in the 1-0 pitch, and that one is stroked into left field, but foul. Would have been trouble. So Stone steps back in, count 1-1, 1 out, runners on at first and second. Vincent hoping for a double play here. Next pitch, well off the plate again, 2-1. So Vincent struggling with his release point right now. Still trying to find it. We are early on here. Rosebuds hoping to get at least 3 or 4 out of him. 2-1 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off to the left. Count goes to 2-2 on Jonathan Stone. Vincent climbs back up on the mound. He is as far to the third base side as you can be on the rubber. 2-2 pitch coming in, that one off the plate. Fakes the throw down to first. O'Brien holds on to it. Count goes full. Look back at second base. 3-2 pitch on the way. Checks his swing inside, ball 4. So Nishida moves down to third. Rogers moves on to second base. Stone working the full count walk. That's going to bring up left fielder number 27, Payson Manning. Wild Bill at every base. Vincent needing a double play. First pitch on the way. That one over for a strike. 0-1. Look over at first. 0-1 pitch on the way. Outside. Ball 1. 1-1. One pitch on the way, swung on and a blooper into center field, ranging back on the ball and making the catch. No, not making the catch. That one dropped in. Aiden Bunn retrieving it quickly, fires on to Clay at third. Run scores on the play. Nishida comes in. That is a fielder's choice. That one goes 5-6. So Rogers was the one thrown out going to third. Stone on at second base. Payson Manning on at first. Wow, all season. It took me all season to screw that up that badly. Dylan Brady now at the plate, the catcher, number 20. Pitch on the way, in the dirt. O'Brien could not find the ball in the dirt, just blended into the dirt behind home plate there. Count 1-1 on Dylan Brady. Stone on at second, Manning on at first. Look back at second, 1-1 pitch on the way. High and outside, ball 2, 2-1. Remember, this championship is just one game. That is it, 9 innings. Vincent doesn't have a lot of time to find the strike zone. 2-1 pitch on the way, well outside, ball 3, 3-1. Vincent, a couple of deep breaths. Again, I cannot stress this enough, as far on the third base side of the rubber as he can possibly be. 3-1 pitch on the way, runners go, swung on and missed. Strike 2, but a successful double steal. Jonathan Stone down to third, Payson Manning on to second. First base open, still 2 outs in the inning. Count full on Dylan Brady. Wild Bills have already pushed 1 across. Vincent comes set. 3-2 on its way in. He misses high, ball 4. So Dylan Brady now on at first. Payson Manning was already hanging out at second base. He continues to, as does Jonathan Stone, but at third. Bases full of Bills for Camden Johnson. And we already have a visit to the mound. It is early, but this is the only game. Win and you're the champion, lose and, well, you're not. Conversation over. Let's see if Jaden Vincent got out of that conversation what he needs to get out of this inning. Still just a 1-0 lead. Bills threatening heavily, though. Runners on at every base. And Camden Johnson stands in. Camden from Mountainside High School. Takes a look at the first pitch. That one over the outside part of the plate for a strike. 0-1. Jaden set. Next pitch on the way. Fouled off. Cue red rope announcement.
Let's go Wild Bills.
No.
Let's go Rosebuds. Let's go Wild Bills. Let's go Rosebuds. Let's go Wild Bills. Let's go Rosebuds. Let's go Wild Bills. No. Too late. They already went. They're winning.
0-2 the count on Camden Johnson. Jaden comes set, pitch on the way, fouled off again to the right side. This one into the netting. You know, the nice thing about the everybody clap your hands audio is that whether you are rooting for the home team or the visiting team, you still can, in fact, clap your hands. 0-2 count. Pitch on the way, that one misses outside, ball 1. Jaden knew that one the second it left his hand. One and two the count now on the Wild Bills second baseman. Pitch on the way, in the dirt. Nice job keeping it in front of him. O'Brien flips the ball back to his pitcher. Count even now at 2-2. Vincent back up on the bump. Johnson taking his time, now gets back into the batter's box. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases full of Bills. Pitch on the way, swung on and hit to short. Fielded the throw over to second, and that will be in time for the putout. 6-4 gets him out of the inning, and that will do it. 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and nobody left on. No errors. We move on to the top of the second inning. 1-0 Wild Bills.
Where'd you get that shirt?
Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles.
Portland Pickles. Where can I get that?
I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch tent at the games.
What kind of stuff do they sell there?
Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers.
That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up.
Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
Welcome back to Walker Stadium, fans. We are here in glorious and cosmopolitan Portland, Oregon, out on the east side in the Lentz neighborhood. Best part of the city, if you ask me. This is the 2021 Wild Wild West League Championship game. Wild Bills currently leading the Rosebuds 1-0. Zach Simon, Ryan Clay, and Keenan O'Brien for the Buds here in the top of the second inning. First pitch from Travis Weiss, swung on and missed, strike 1. We struck out 3 in the first inning. Nelson managed to reach due to an error. 0-1 pitch on its way in, swung on and missed by Simon, 0-2. Weiss already into his motion, 0-2 on the way, that one well inside. Brady really trying to sell that to Picklebot. I do not think it matters. Brady was ready to fire down to third base, but that was clearly inside. 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on and rifled into left field. That is down for a base hit and is going to roll into the corner. Rounding first, headed to second, Zach Simon, and he is going to stand on second base with a double. So just like that, tying run aboard leadoff double for Zach Simon, and that is going to bring up third baseman Ryan Clay.
Number 40, Ryan Clay.
So first hit of the game for the Rosebuds off the bat of Zach Simon. Look back at second, pitch on the way, bunt shown, and then pulled back, pitch off the plate, ball 1. Nishida pretty much playing on the bag at third. Soper right behind the runner off the side of second. Next pitch swung on and missed, 1-1. Stone isn't tied to first base. He's not holding anybody on. He plays off the bag and back a couple steps. We steps off the mound. Looks Simon back to second. Comes set. 1-1 comes in. Swung on and missed, strike 2. So 1-2 the count. Runner on second, nobody out. Travis set, pitch on the way. Just off the plate, 2-2. Runner goes, pitch swung on and a bouncer to the right side. That one looked like it stayed fair. It is. So there was the ball was hit down the first base line. The ball appeared to be fair. So Coach Gorton calling for a replay. So what happened is Clay hit the ball down the first baseline. It took one bounce well in fair territory. It's second bounce after the replay looks to have gone foul prior to it crossing the first base bag. So it is ruled foul. So Simon still on second base, 2-2 count, nobody out. Soper comes in, says something to Weiss. Kind of a long conversation between Soper and Travis out there. Michael returns to his position. Deep in the hole at short. There we go. We have a pitcher that has asked the catcher to dust off the plate. We were talking about this earlier. Nice job by Dylan Brady. 2-2 the count on Ryan Clay. Looks back at second. Pitch on the way. Outside, ball 3. 3-2. Now it's Weiss dealing with some high-stress pitches. 3-2 coming in, swung on and lifted into left field. Ranging back on the ball is Payson Manning. He gets under and makes the catch, rifles the ball back into Soper. Zach Simon has to hang out on second base. So 1 on, 1 out, and that is going to bring up catcher Keenan O'Brien. O'Brien, right-handed batter, wearing number 43. Turn around and no throw back to second, but diving back is Zach Simon. Camden Johnson again sneaking back towards second base. Instead, pitch on the way to the plate. High ball 1. Rosebuds looking to get even here in the second inning. O'Brien in a spot to possibly help facilitate that. 1-0 pitch on the way. Inside ball 2. 2-0. All right, does that kid have a foul ball for a red rope there? Yep. Nope, okay. 2-0 count. Pitch on the way, runner goes, swung on and missed. The throw down to third, into left field. Gets by Soper, who was backing up on the play, and coming around all the way from second is Zach Simon. We got ourselves a tie game here, fans. So Simon gets credit for stealing third, and an E2 coming home. So tie ball game now. Keenan O'Brien now at the plate with nobody on, 1 out. 2-1 pitch on the way, and that one looked like it hit him. And it must have just grazed his uniform because he's taking a jog down to first base. HBP apparently. Go ahead, run on at first. Jack Ossenkop at the plate. Ossenkop out of Corbin University takes a look at the first pitch, sails high, ball one. O'Brien a short lead at first. He goes though, 1-0 pitch on the way. That one had to have been over for a strike. Throw goes into center field. No, Soper backing up on the play.
We're getting thirsty out here, Rosebuds. Hey, Incus giving away tattoos. Well, they're giving tattoos, but you have to purchase them for legal tender. Down the concourse.
Stolen base for Keenan O'Brien. Throw goes into center, but he does not advance. So go ahead, run now on in scoring position. 1-1 the count, 1 out to Jack Ossenkop. High and tight, ball 2, 2-1.
Rosebud.
2-1 pitch on its way home, swung on and missed. Strike 2. PA announcers working hard keeping the crowd in this one tonight. Making sure they stay hydrated. Do not blame them. Look back at second. 2-2 pitch on the way. That one inside. Catches the inside part of the plate. That is strike 3. Caught looking Jack Ossenkop. So, 4th strikeout of the evening for Travis Weiss. And with 2 down, that is going to bring up center fielder number 35, Dakota Finger. Dakota, a press box favorite here at Walker Stadium. First pitch to Finger, and that plunks him. Dakota Finger gets plunked in the back, so he will take off for first base. And with that, the Rosebuds are going to start a second trip through their lineup. Coach Ryan Gorton coming out to the mound. He'll be joined by Dylan Brady. And Gorton actually brings Travis Weiss back up on the bump. Weiss had come down the third base side towards the Wild Bills dugout, but as Gorton got to the mound, he sort of dragged Travis with him up on the bump. So Gorton will take the slow stroll back to the third base dugout. Travis Weiss climbs back up on the bump after the pep talk. Runner on at second, 2 outs, tie game as we play here in the top of the second inning. Look back at second base. First pitch of the at-bat on the way, swung on and missed by Aiden, 0-1. Big cut by Aiden Bunn. We stares into Brady, has his sign. Look back at second base, 0-1 pitch coming in, inside. Late jump, pardon me. Swiping third though, Keenan O'Brien. Yes, you heard me right. Catcher Keenan O'Brien stealing third base. And he got a late jump on that pitch. Brady had a hard time finding the handle. Count 1-1 on Aiden Bunn. Runners on the corners. Now the runner at first goes, and no throw at all. I think it's too early in the game for that to be indifferent, so we're going to give him a stolen base. All right, so runners on second and third, 2 outs. Count 2-1 on Aiden Bunn. Pitch on the way, swung on and a blooper. Caught by Camden Johnson at second, ranges in on the play and able to make the out. That will do it for the Buds here in the top of the second inning, but they do plate the game-tying run. Our score after 1.5, tied at 1 here at the Walk.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym Be Fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/BeFast.
All right, fans, welcome back here to Walker Stadium. We are going to move on to the bottom of the second inning. Rosebuds tying it up in the top of the second. Throw goes into center field there as pitcher warm-ups end. Caleb Watson-Stone, Carter Bennett, and Toma Maruse coming up in the second. Nice grab by Aiden Bond there on the catcher throw down to second. So Caleb Watson-Stone to the plate for his first at-bat this evening. First pitch he looks at is well off the plate, 1-0. Vincent struggled a little bit in the first inning, gave up a run. His next pitch, over but high, ball 2, 2-0. Vincent wastes no time, brings the next one in. That one fouled off to the right. Question is, did it stay inside the stadium or did it head to the parking lot? I got my money on the parking lot on that one. Stone takes a couple practice swings, now stands back in. 2-1 pitch comes home, swung on and missed. Count goes to 2-2. Picklebot 3000 punctuating that swing and a miss. So the Walker Stadium faithful there down the first base line as the 2-2 pitch fouled into the netting. Two and two the count on Watson-Stone. Pitch coming in, that one fouled off. Umpire Nathan getting some new baseballs from the first base dugout. 2-2 the count, pitch on the way, that one inside, ball 3. 3-2. Into the wind, and the 3-2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed, got him strike 3. Jaden Vincent's first strikeout of the evening. So with one out and nobody on, that's going to bring up designated hitter Carter Bennett. Bennett swings at the first pitch he sees and misses, strike 1. Jaden is fast to the plate. Another swing and a miss by Bennett. He's in the hole quickly, 0-2. Next pitch on its way in, high and outside, ball 1, 1-2. Lined and the 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and popped up. Coming back into the fan area. Oh, right above us. I think that one hit in the same place we had one hit the booth last night, right where Abby is standing, just maybe 2 steps or 2 feet closer to the door. So 1-2 the count on Carter Bennett. He's set. 1-2 pitch on the way. That one got him looking strike 3. Carter Bennett down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts for Jaden Vinson. 2 up, 2 down here so far in the second inning. Just going to bring up Toma Marusi. Pitch on the way. That one over the outside part of the plate for a strike. 0-1. Jaden already into his motion. 0-1 pitch on the way. Same spot, 0-2. Jaden Vinson, who struggled through the first inning, really controlling his pitches in the second. Next pitch on the way, that is over, strike 3.
There we go, Rosebuds.
Hasta luego, arrivederci, sayonara. That means goodbye. 3 up, 3 down, courtesy of 3 strikeouts from Jaden Vincent. We are done with 2 here, but we are tied at 1. Headed to the third here at the walk in just a moment. Welcome back, fans. We are about to embark upon the third inning here, tied at 1. Wild Bills getting their run in the bottom of the first. Rosebuds answering in the top of the second. And for the Rosebuds, they will bring up Trey Nelson, Alex Soul, and Stuart Weber, the designated here to the plate here. Trey Nelson 0 for 1 on the day, reached on a single, stole a pair of bases. Nelson steps in. Line, and the first pitch of the third on the way is going to be fouled off to the right. Line and the 0-1 pitch on the way. That one inside, ball 1, 1-1. Weiss brings in the next pitch. That one misses high, ball 2, 2-1. Weiss exchanges balls with infield umpire Nathan. New baseball as he climbs back up on the hill. Behind in the count, 2-1. Next pitch on the way, swung on and foul, hit off the handle towards short. Soper ranges in, settles under, and makes the catch.
36 down.
One away here in the Rosebuds, half of the third.
All right, Rosebuds fans, make some noise for your right fielder.
Right fielder Alex Soul to the plate. Alex, one of the 3 strikeout victims in the first inning. Takes a look at Travis's first pitch. Over the inside part of the plate for a strike, 0-1. Weiss into his motion, 0-1 pitch, check swing. That one misses, 1-1. Our infield umpire Nathan officiating from just to the foul side line of the first base side. Swung on and hit down to third. Nishida dives, cannot come up with it, and Alex Soul on with a 1-out single. It was punched through on the left side. 1 on, 1 away for designated hitter Stuart Weber. Stewart also a strikeout victim in the first inning. Takes a look at the first pitch and fouls it off.
Heads out.
Soul gets his lead over at first base. Weiss comes set. No one on his way, runner goes, ball in the dirt, and no throw down to second. Alex Soul coasts in cleanly. Cleanly because there was no throw. His uniform now dirty because he slid into second expecting one. Nevertheless, he is now on in scoring position. 1-1 the count to Stuart Weber. Pitch on the way. Off speed pitch, bends over for a strike. Count goes to 1-2.
What did you just say? There are cheese saucers, Joe. Don't worry about it. You'll find out what everybody else knows.
Travis set, pitch on the way. Low and outside, ball 2, 2-2. Stewart steps back in now. Weiss comes set. Looks back to second a couple times, brings the next pitch on the way. That one over, strike 3, got him looking. Stuart Weber down on strikes again. Fifth strikeout for Travis Weiss. Couldn't have come at a better time for him now. 2 outs. Alex Soul on at second base and Zach Simon to the plate. Simon scored the Rosebuds run back in the second inning. He led off with a double. First pitch to him, well off the plate, 1-0. Miles an hour on that fastball from Weiss, even though it was well outside the zone. Next pitch on the way, swung on, and that is hammered down the line. And that is gonna be foul. It had the distance to go, but could not keep it this side of the foul line. That was absolutely hammered down the left side. Small bonus, though. Somebody gets to chase after that for a red rope. 1-1 the count on Simon. Again, a look back at second base, pitch on the way. That one just a skosh high, 2-1. Alex Soul extends his lead off second. Johnson keeps faking toward the bag. 2-1 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off into the netting, 2-2. Brady gets the ball back to his battery mate. Weiss climbs the back of the mound. Finds his spot on the rubber. Now brings in the 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed, got him strike 3. So Simon down on strikes. 6th strikeout for Travis Weiss. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. We move to the bottom of the 3rd inning, still tied at 1. All right, fans, welcome back. And let me tell you, you have never been to Walker Stadium unless you've gotten to see a cheese toss. Wild, Wild West League indeed. First pitch, bottom of the 3rd, swung on and missed, strike 1. And Wild Bills turning their lineup over. This is Riku Nishida at the plate. That is Weiss at the plate, excuse me. I wonder if 1-2 the count on Weiss. Trying to find out if Weiss is batting in the 11 spot or if Weiss is pinch hitting for. Okay. So Weiss hitting in the 11 spot.
Oh, but you're getting beat by 205. Who actually has a soul. There you go.
2-2 pitch on the way to Weiss. Swung on and hammered into center field. Back on the ball is Finger, and that's going to drop in. Off of Finger's glove, rolls all the way to the wall. Weiss in at second base. Stand-up double for Weiss. So 1 on, nobody out. So Weiss on at second for Riku Nishida. My apologies, I missed that Travis Weiss was going to be batting. We've got an interview with Ron the K-Man coming up in the 4th inning. Nishida stands in from the left side. Go ahead run on at second. Nishida showing bunt. That one gets by the catcher. So O'Brien lets that one get by, and Weiss down to third. Gonna check in with Gary and see if that's a wild pitch. Pass ball. Okay, that's what I thought. So Weiss on with a pass ball. Consultation on the mound being offered by the offices of Keenan O'Brien, who takes his spot back behind home plate. Jaden Vinson working with a runner now on third base, nobody down. 1-0 pitch coming in, swung on, and that hit to the left side, and that is through for a base hit. Scoring easy on the play is going to be Weiss. One in, Riku Nishida with an RBI single. So Wild Bills regain the lead here in the bottom of the third inning. One in, one on, nobody out, and that is going to bring up center fielder Chris Rogers. Rogers walked his first time up back in the first inning, was thrown out on a fielder's choice, going to third. Jaden set. Pitch on the way, bunt shown, popped up down the first base line, but foul. Giving chase was O'Brien, couldn't quite get to it. Heck of an effort, though. O'Brien's fidgeting with his gear, make sure it's back on. He settles back in behind the dish. Rogers back at the plate. Throw over to first base. Casual throw at that. Nishida back, no problem. Again, Vincent does not stray from that third base side of the rubber. 0-1 pitch on the way, runner goes, swung on and missed, throw down to second base, into center field, taking the turn and heading to third, Nishida, throw comes in, not in time. Stolen base, E2.
Spin the wheel. Every stolen base, you get an extra stolen base.
Stolen base, E2. So Nishida now on at third, nobody out. 0-2 count on Rogers, though. Vincent finds the last centimeter of the rubber on the third base side. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Got him strike three. So Rogers down. Fourth strikeout of the evening for Jaden Vinson. And with one on, one away, that's going to bring up shortstop Michael Soper. Soper 0 for 1 today, flew out to Dalton Finger out in center field. He's up with one out, runner on third. First pitch of the at-bat, outside, ball one. Vincent's going to exchange baseballs with infield umpire Nathan, who obliges. Soper steps back in from the right side. Vincent set. 1-0 pitch coming in, swung on and lifted into left. Originally coming in, now ranging off to his left a little further. Simon makes the catch. Long throw coming into home plate, and that is going to be up the first base line. Successful sacrifice fly by Michael Soper. Plates Riku Nishida. Nishida has now scored twice in 2 at-bats. SF7 with an RBI for Soper. That empties the bases. Nobody on, 2 out. And that is going to bring up first baseman Jonathan Stone. Stone worked a walk back in the first inning, got as far as third base, but never got to touch home plate. He takes one and lines one down the third base line, but foul. 0-1 the count. Stone taps home plate. Steps in, taps it again, twirls the bat around once. Vincent's got the sign he wants. 0-1 coming in. Over the outside part of the plate. Strike two, 0-2. O'Brien gives Vincent the sign he wants. Pitch on the way. A little bit high, ball 1-2. From my angle, it didn't look quite as high, but I'm up in the press box, and my opinion doesn't matter. Jaden set. 1-2 on its way in. That one got him strike three. So Stone down on strikes. 5th strikeout of the afternoon for Jaden Vincent, but damage done. 1 run on 2 hits. Nobody left on. 3-1 our scores. We move to the top of the 4th.
Where'd you get that shirt?
Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles.
Portland Pickles. Where can I get that?
I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch stand at the games.
What kind of stuff do they sell there?
Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers.
That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up.
Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
All right, fans, welcome back to Walker Stadium. We are moving on to the top of the 4th inning. 3-0. Wild Bills leading the Rosebuds in this championship game, and it is the 4th inning. I am joined by Ron, the K-Man. Ron, how you doing?
Oh, just fine, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me in here today.
You bet, absolutely. Ron, a fixture here at Walker Stadium, and we're going to do some commentary here in the 4th inning. We're going to talk about Walker Stadium, the Pickles season, the Wild Wild West League season, because I know that you've seen pretty much all of it.
Well, I've seen more Pickle games than I've seen Wild Wild West games, but this really makes it for me coming in after the season, being able to catch these games. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, because you were traveling when you were watching the Pickles games for a lot of the season. Or at least I saw you up in Cowlitz County.
Yeah.
Yep.
I try to get to at least one away game per, or one game per away series.
Okay.
Sometimes I can be convinced to see a couple more though.
Yeah.
So especially the close-in games like Ridgefield and Cowlitz.
Right. No, that makes sense. Now, did you go up to Port Angeles for the last season or last series of the season?
Yeah, I went up there for the second and third games.
Okay, so you were there for the 15-inning marathon.
Oh
then.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was a long game.
I'm not positive. I'd have to consult with Gary, but I think that 15-inning game was the longest game the Pickles have had ever.
Okay, wait. It's one of the longest games I have ever seen them play. That's for sure. County's 2-2 right now on third baseman Ryan Clay. Next pitch on the way. That one high, ball 3. 3-2. So I know the Wild Bills have a lead on the Rosebuds now, right now 3-1. And I know that you've gotten to see the playoff games so far. Are you leaning one way or the other? Well, still early on here in the game.
Well, I'm kind of with mixed emotions. I don't really have a favorite here, but there's a really good story for either team winning.
You are very right about that.
I mean, the one team, of course, the first time ever winning a championship. Of course, you can say that about at least two of the Wild Wild West League teams. And the Rosebuds, I mean, they haven't played, they haven't played ball as a club in 45 years.
Right.
So
Yep.
having a championship they never got to win back when, that's not such a bad story either.
That's true. Now,
In fact, I can see a movie being made about that.
that'd be pretty great.
About the Wild Wild West League and follow the Rosebuds. I can see a movie.
That'd be fun. There's a number of great players on the Rosebuds. One that I'm hoping to see pitch later tonight, Bowser.
Oh,
He's the submariner there. One of my favorites. Looking forward to that. Looks like we've got a consultation on the mound. Travis Weiss getting some words of encouragement from Dylan Brady as he returns behind the plate. Ryan Clay worked a walk to lead off the inning, so Keenan O'Brien representing the tying run here.
Okay.
So Weiss has pitched 3 innings so far, his 4th inning of work right now. First pitch on the way, bunted and bunted well foul. Oh, and 1 the count. Weiss climbs back up on the bump.
When you get a really quiet crowd, you ever you kind of make crowd noises in the mic?
No, the way that John and Ian have got the mic set up down on the field, it's able to pick up any crowd. No, even when it's quiet, you can pick up the conversations, and sometimes you get to hear what the players are yelling to cheer on their teammates or occasionally razz their opponents. It's always fun hearing the chatter when you get to, as I'm sure, being up and close and personal as a fan as you get to. Runner goes, 0-2 pitch on the way. That one misses. High throw down to second base. Not in time.
That was close.
It was a very close play. Ryan Clay sliding into second base successfully. Call at the plate was a ball, so 1-2 the count on Keenan O'Brien. So you got to watch the Pickles all season, and it was a shame they weren't able to come up with the playoff berth in that last game. Was there a specific performance or something that you got to see that stuck out to you this season, be it here or at a visiting park?
Yeah, and I can't mention it.
Well, the West Coast League, I'm sure, has its stories like the Wild Wild West League does, and that is completely fair. That is completely fair.
I do know I had a whole lot of fun. I mean, the season didn't end up quite the way that a fan would like it to, but, it sure was fun watching these guys play. It's just entertaining. Downright entertaining. Best money I've ever spent watching a baseball game.
Right on. Swung on and missed. Count goes to... Oh, no, that is strike 3. Excuse me. I thought that was 1-2. So Keenan O'Brien down on strikes. And strikeout number 7 for Travis Weiss. 7 strikeouts through 4 1/3. Not bad.
No, that's a good performance.
So it's now going to be Jack Ossenkop at the plate. That runner out on second base is Clay, who worked a walk in the leadoff at-bat this inning.
I think a couple of games that do stick out with me is the pitching performance this last. I think it was maybe the second to the last series for Portland here.
Portland.
I think we were playing Bend.
That's right, the Bend Elks, yeah.
And we just had lined up strikeout after strikeout after strikeout, and we tied we tied the Pickles record for the second time this season.
I remember seeing all the K's out there along the fence out in left, yeah.
And the first time doing that wasn't such a bad gig either, I'll tell you. It sure kept me busy. Most exercise I got all season. Twice.
So were you the ones hanging them out there on the outfield?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice. Swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-1 on Ossenkop.
See what happens when you pay attention to what I'm saying and not the game?
Well, there's always a lot to pay attention to here at Walker Stadium, one of the best places for baseball. Great fans, great food.
This is such a beautiful park.
Absolutely. Look like that pitch inside. No, catches the inside part of the plate. 1-2. Ossenkop looks back in disbelief.
Okay. So, Picklebot Central here, huh?
Yep, you got it. You got it. We are big fans up here, without a doubt. Picklebot has not missed a call all season, 65-plus perfect games. That one got him. That one hit him. So Jack Ossenkopf, though he was behind in the count, gets hit by a pitch. Runners on at first and second. Rosebuds threatening. They got the tying runs on.
They got something going.
Great job. Thank you. Now betting
So you've been here and been a Pickles fan since the beginning, since the first season?
Yeah. I got a cold call from this guy that says, "Hi, is this Ron Clark?" I usually when that happens, I either go, "Maybe," or "What are you trying to sell me?" and goodbye.
Right.
But I decided to listen to the first 30 seconds of this and said, let's play this guy. And it wound up being Kevin saying, "Have you ever heard of a team called the Pickles? Did you know that Portland now has another baseball team in town?" And he went into his spiel. And for some reason, I didn't say goodbye. I was kind of a baseball fan at that point anyway. But cold calls, wanting you to buy something. But anyway, I of course he went for all the cheese.
Right.
Yeah, we've got some of that down.
Yeah, I was
going to
say, I saw that down on the party deck.
I have no idea what they're going to do. Well, wait, or did they already do it?
They did part of the cheese toss down the third base line there. Yep,
I
did
still
that.
don't get how you're supposed to catch that. I'll leave it there. Where was I? Oh yeah, Kevin had called me.
1-2 pitch. That one misses. Count goes to 2-2 on Dakota Finger.
You never really know if it's going to be low enough or not.
Right.
They always fool me. But Kevin got me to buy like a 5-game package.
Oh yeah.
And that got me hooked. By the time I got done with that 5-game package, I bought half-season tickets for the second half, and I was already going on road trips back then.
Nice.
And the next year I got season tickets.
It's just a fun place to be. It is truly fun to come down to this ballpark each and every night. I enjoyed it as a fan. I've enjoyed it getting to work with the organization this season. 3-2 pitch on the way. Runners go. And I don't think it matters because that pitch misses. And that walks the bases loaded. Ryan Clay moves down to third. Jack Ossenkopf on to second. And Dakota Finger works the walk that loads the bases. Still just one out here in the top of the fourth inning. That'll flip the lineup over for Aiden Bond. Another consultation on the mound, this one involving Coach Ryan Gorton.
Oh, looks like he's going to leave him in.
Yeah, I don't think he's signaled down to the bullpen.
Yeah.
Now, the Wild Bills do have at least one, if not two, arms up down in the bullpen. But Gordon's going to leave Weiss in.
Okay.
Not sure I expected that, but...
well, we'll see what kind of grit this kid has.
That's right.
Yep.
Pitched a pretty good game so far. He's got 7 strikeouts so far.
Yeah.
Has given up, let's see, 1, 2... 2 walks and a hit by pitch, so...
And he's done a pretty good job so far.
Yep,
in my
absolutely has. Crowd starting to come to life here at Walker Stadium. Bases loaded, only 1 out.
Double play is his best friend.
Absolutely. Pitch on the way.
Ooh.
Bunt shown, pulled back inside, ball 1. So go ahead run on at first. Aiden Bunn 0 for 2 so far today. Weiss comes set now, brings in the 1-0. Swung on and a slow bouncer to short. Fielded the throw over to first in time. Fielder's choice. 6-3 the put out. On the play, Ryan Clay comes home to score, making it 3-2. Jack Ossenkopf moves down to third, and Dakota Finger to second base. You know, I know that you've gotten to see baseball games from all over in this stadium. Have you gotten to come up here and do a game from the press box? I know that...
First time.
Oh, yeah? Oh,
first time.
Well, welcome. I'm glad you can... Glad you can enjoy the fun up here. We try and keep it light when we can. First pitch of the at-bat to Trey Nelson, misses outside, 1-0.
Another one of my bucket list items.
Yeah, well, glad we could knock that off. Well, announcing baseball was on my bucket list, and I've gotten to do it all season, so I completely understand that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, that one over for a strike. Fooled on the spin with that pitch, 1-1. That's the other tough thing being up here is, we've got the angle that we do. We don't have the ground level like Picklebot does. So sometimes, like you mentioned earlier, judging how high or low those balls are, a little difficult. 2-1 the count now. Rosebuds threatening. 2 outs in the inning, though. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Count goes to 2-2. Looked like he wanted to send that one flying.
Oh, yeah, that was heading for left center. Oh, yeah.
That short field out there in left and right field, right down the lines. We've seen a couple of them go that way.
But surprisingly, you don't see that many.
No.
This park plays so big. I mean, yeah, it's a short court. It's 311 feet, but, I dare you to get it over that.
Right, exactly. Travis Weiss strikes out Trey Nelson looking, and that is the end of the rally. Strikeout number 8 for Weiss, and that does it here in the top of the 4th. Fans, we're going to come back at the bottom of the 4th in just a moment.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
All right, fans, welcome back here to Walker Stadium. 3-2 our score. Wild Bills lead the Rosebuds as the Bills come to bat here in the bottom of the 4th inning. We've got a new pitcher on the mound, and that is number 13, Ben Aguilera. Jaden Vincent goes 3 innings, gives up 2 hits, 3 runs, 2 of those earned, walked 3, and struck out 5. Aguilera now being given the task to try and hold down the Wild Bills and give the Rosebuds a chance to rally. I am joined by Ron, the K-Man, back for the bottom of the 4th inning. We were just talking about the Pickles players in 2021 and how approachable most of them were.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Just a great team all the way around.
He's, I'm proud to call him, I'm proud to be associated with them. They're just genuinely good guys.
I can understand that. That was Payson Manning leading off the inning, sending the 0-1 pitch into left field. Payson Manning aboard with a leadoff single.
No relation, I assume.
No, not now.
Neither one, huh?
Number 20, Dylan Brady.
So catcher Dylan Brady to the plate. Brady worked a walk back in the first inning. Walker Stadium faithful getting behind the Rosebuds right now. Throw over to first base and got him leading off the bag. Payson Manning gunned down. Wow.
No relation.
you don't see a pickoff throw quite like that. I guess Manning was just leaning a little close to second base and got him.
Very good throw. Yeah.
Instant replay shows that he is out. Well, that changes this at-bat for Dylan Brady now. Instead of 1 on, nobody out, it's nobody on, 1 out. A bouncer fielded. Aguilera's throw to first in time. Got him 1-3 the put out. Aguilera clutched for a second, made sure he had the good grip on the ball before he threw it over there to first. Made sure to field it cleanly.
How many times have we seen a pitcher overthrow it? Yeah.
Or underthrow it, or, it's...
Yeah, it must be harder than it looks.
That's all I can figure is that,
or
being
it's just
out,
in their head,
Right,
It's
exactly.
so let's not screw it up, Off it goes.
Check swing on the first pitch. Camden Johnson now in the hole, 0-1. Lights obviously in full effect here. Sun went down about 8 o'clock, 8:30. Beautiful night out for baseball. Game time temperatures in the low 80s. Swung on and missed by Camden Johnson. So was there we did a ton of just strange and fun promotional things this year. Was there one of them above all that stood out to you that, Pickle Fest is always its own party.
Yeah. It's hard to beat that. No, they were all good.
Tattoo Tuesday, Wolf Wednesday.
Yeah, to have that kind of stuff every week, so what if you miss it one time around? It comes around again next week.
Right. There'll be something different next time.
Maybe even a new tattoo. Who knows?
Right. Yeah. No. I'll be honest. If there had been enough time between the team tryouts earlier and tonight's game, I really wanted to get down and get one. But that's all right. There'll be time next season. 1-2 pitch on the way. That is over. Strike 3 got him. So Ben Aguilera strikes out Camden Johnson, and that will do it for the Wild Bills here in the 4th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We move to the top of the 5th inning. 3-2 Wild Bills. All right, fans, welcome back here to Walker Stadium. We are moving on to the top of the 5th inning, 3-2. Wild Bills over the Rosebuds in this 2021 Wild West League Championship game. Hope you were able to catch the 4th inning where I was joined by Walker Stadium regular Ron the K-Man. Delight to have him up here in the broadcast booth with us. Travis Weiss goes to work in the 5th inning. First pitch over for a strike, 0-1. Weiss is going to face Alex Soul, Stuart Weber, and Zach Simon. Wind and the 0-1 pitch on the way. Check swing. Is it over? No, it is not. Count goes to 1-1. Soul taps the plate, steps back in. 1-1 pitch on the way. Inside. Ball 2, 2-1. Weiss comes set. 2-1 pitch coming in. High. Ball 3, 3-1. Rosebuds would like to get Alex aboard here to lead off the 5th inning. They trail by 1. Still plenty of time in tonight's game. Weiss has been pretty good, though, as he brings in the 3-1. Count goes full, 3-2. Weiss 8 strikeouts so far in the night. Hunting for the 9th, fouled off. That one just off the end of Alex Soul's bat as he pushes that to the right side. Soul steps back in, taps the plate. Weiss set. 3-2 pitch on the way, swung on and bounced foul to the left. Count stays at 3-2. Brady goes to retrieve the baseball. Gets it back in. So we reset. Count full on Alex Soul. 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Single stolen base and a strikeout. Pitch on the way. That one misses, ball 4. So Alex Soul, a 90-foot free pass. 1 on, nobody out for number 34, the designated hitter, Stuart Weber. So Weber at the plate, left fielder Zach Simon on deck, tying run aboard. First pitch, the at-bat on the way, high and tight, ball 1. Right, see, I may say it's high and tight from my vantage point, but I am not the authority. 1-0 pitch along the way, that one over for a strike, 1-1.
Playing for a championship, Jeremiah. Dizzy bat takes precedent, and we know it.
I'm hearing rumors of dizzy bat, cannot confirm yet at this point. 1-1 pitch on the way, and that is well off the plate. 1-1.
Mike Rogers, Mike, you want a box? Anybody? No, we got some mac and cheese fans up in this stadium.
Alex Soul gets a lead at first base. Travis Weiss comes set. 2-1 pitch coming in, swung on and fouled off to the right. And we got a couple kids chasing a foul ball.
There's kids out here playing for a championship. You guys can get more excited about mac and cheese.
2 balls, 2 strikes on the Rosebuds designated hitter, 0 for 2 on the afternoon.
Look at you people. Oh my goodness.
Wind and the 2-2 pitch on the way. Runner goes, swung on and hit into right field. Ranging over and catching the ball, Caleb Watson-Stone. Return throw to first base, and Alex Soul is out. Double play.
Hey, isn't this just a
9-3 the double play. I understand that is not the most obscure double play in Major League or any baseball, but still, 9-3 is not a double play that you record terribly often. Both a great jump on the ball by Caleb Watson-Stone and a great jump on the pitch by Alex Soul, and that is a bad combination if you are Alex Soul. That one misses ball one, 1-0.
Folks, Santa Claus has just delivered another box of mac and cheese. So if you want mac and cheese.
1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-1.
Wow.
There is a stampede over to the party deck where we are giving away free mac and cheese tonight. Zach Simon at the plate, 1-1 the count, 2 out, nobody on. Pitch on the way. That one's high, ball 2, 2-1. Look at that kid go running off with a box of mac and cheese. Do you even know how to cook? Do your parents let you use the oven? This is extremely appropriate for the Wild Wild West League championship game. 2-1 pitch coming in. Swung on and missed. Count even now on Zach Simon. Simon doubled and scored back in the second inning. Struck out to end the third. Hey, Dorian Brodus trying to get some free mac and cheese as well? You know what? I admire that. Whoa, that ball is sent to deep left field, ranging back on the ball. Payson Manning now comes in a few steps, settles under it, and makes the play. Zach Simon gives it a ride, but doesn't pay the full fare and cannot get it out of the park. That'll end the top of the fifth inning. Our score still 3-2 in favor of the Wild Bills.
Where'd you get that shirt?
Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles.
Portland Pickles. Where can I get that?
I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch stand at the games.
What kind of stuff do they sell there?
Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers.
That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up.
Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
Fans, welcome back. We are halfway through this championship game. Wild Bills leading the Rosebuds by a score of 3-2. That is Ben Aguilera still on the mound for the Rosebuds. He'll be facing Caleb Watson-Stone, Carter Bennett, and Toma Maruse. First pitch, bottom of 5. That one over for a strike, 0-1. Watson-Stone 0 for 1. He struck out back in the second inning leading off. Takes a look at the second pitch. That one a little low. Ball 1, 1-1. Three runs on 4 hits, 2 errors for the Wild Bills. 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error for the Rosebuds. 1-1 pitch on its way in. Watson Stone just getting out of the way of that one. Count goes to 2-1. 2-1 pitch misses outside. Ball 3. Watson Stone ahead in the count. Pitch on the way. That one over for a strike. Count now full, 3-2. Three-two pitch on its way in. That one in the dirt outside, ball 4. So, Caleb Watson Stone, an all-expense paid trip to first base. Good to see you, Ben Aguilera. One on, nobody out for Carter Bennett. Aguilera look over at first. He comes set. First pitch on the way. That one misses, ball 1. 1-0. Aguilera's next pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Got a couple people headed out to the Rosebuds bullpen. Does not look like press box favorite Jacob Bowser. I think that might have been Evan Olson running out there. Or maybe Nate Martin. Count 2-1 on Carter Bennett. Ben set. 2-1 pitch coming in. Catches the top part of the zone. Strike 2. 2-2. That pitch misses. Count full. 3-2. Runner on first, count full, pitch on the way, swung on and missed, got him, strike 3. So Carter Bennett down on strikes, first strikeout for Ben Aguilera. Second strikeout for Ben, oh yeah, that is right, he struck out Camden Johnson to end the 4th inning. Thank you, Gary. Add just another job to Gary's list, making sure that I know how to count. I'm sure they don't pay him enough for that. Runner on first, 1 out. And that's going to bring up Maruse shows bunt, pulls back. That pitch misses, ball 1, 1-0. Caleb gets his lead at first. Toma 0 for 1 on the evening. Throw over to first base, back in time, Caleb Watson Stone. MLS update, Timbers leading the Sounders 1-0. Swung on and missed, count goes to 1-1.
Am I ready? And we're live, folks. We have Ross Campbell, the general manager of the Portland Pickles, and Wild Wild West League here with us. Mike Checks, how we doing?
I think we're doing all right. 3-2 ball game. How you doing over there?
Good, good. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Of course. And now I want to ask you a few questions,
all right.
Of course.
Fire away, friend.
Okay, so how was your experience with the Wild Wild West League compared to your other experiences as a broadcaster?
I think it's safe to say that this experience has been in a league of its own. If I had better time to prepare for the question, I would work in more baseball references. Snap, throw from home down to first. Called out by Nathan.
Now, Mike checks. He looked safe there at the eye test. And I know we're going to take this one to instant replay, aren't we?
I'm pretty sure we're going to be taking this one to instant replay. Ruled out on the field by Nathan. Caleb Watson-Stone gunned down by O'Brien.
I'm standing on my chair up here in the press box giving safe. It looks like the game is
Apparently nobody asked.
Yeah, apparently
nobody asked us.
The game's going.
They just believed Nathan. Now
they've asked. And there he goes, Mike.
Now that they notice the flock of seagull haircuts up here in the booth, safe is the call.
You know you're good at your job when you already have the call prepared for the people that are going to challenge you.
You knew exactly what was going on, friend, without a doubt.
You know, I've said it once, I've said it twice. Do I need to say it 3 times, Mike Checks?
Maybe for the listeners at home.
1, 2, 3.
All right, so it looks like we're going to have a mound visit here. Catcher O'Brien coming out to talk to Aguilera. Clay coming in from third. A little bit bigger meeting than normal.
A little bit. You know, in my scenario, in my situation of being a player on the field, such a distinguished player, I may add, when you get a position player to come into the mound to say something, words of encouragement to the pitcher, it's because they just want to be involved.
Okay, that makes sense.
You know, there's no meaning to it. Really, the pitching coach is the only one that can say anything that matters. But when you come in, you're bored out there.
I've always wondered what the shortstop says to a pitcher
Nothing.
in those. Okay, nothing.
The shortstop says not one word. Because if he speaks up, and the manager doesn't like it, he's going to the outfield.
Okay, that makes sense. Is Tony Maroux still at the dish? Shows bunt again, pulls back. Count goes to 3-1.
Now, he's not bunting here. You know, if I'm a manager here, I'm going green light. You're up 3-2. Take a hack, my young son, you know?
Let's see if Toma does that. Nope, shows
That's a
bunt
ball.
again. That one misses ball 4.
And he doesn't even know it.
So Watson-Stone moves along to second base, ruled safe on the review.
You know, there's a lot going on in the booth up here. We can call balls. Listen, we can call strikes. We can get plays that need to be overturned prepared before they even ask. And this is all because of you.
We've had a season to try and figure out how to make this happen as effectively as possible.
And with Gary sitting right there, we are never going to make a wrong call. We have Picklebot too.
Yeah, there's a lot of work going on up here. First pitch of the at-bat misses.
More than people realize.
This is Travis Weiss at the plate. His second time up. He doubled back in the third inning. So Wild Bill's threatening here again. They are up by 1 as we play in the 5th. Next pitch on its way over. In there for a strike. Count goes to 1-1.
A low strike at that. Huh, Sammy? Sammy showing a lot of color tonight, folks.
And now he's turning a different color. That's amazing. Yeah. We got another color out of him. Well done, Ross. Well done. That pitch over for a strike. Count goes to 1-2.
Not sure if Picklebot even saw that pitch. He just felt it, Mike.
Well, that's how good he is. We've done the math. He's at 65-plus perfect games so far this 2021 season.
Truly unbelievable. There it is.
There it is. Strike 3. Got Weiss to strike out. That is Aguilera's third strikeout, I only know that because Gary corrected me earlier.
So in this scenario, championship game, these kids are playing for their lives here, aren't they?
Yep.
How many of these guys do you think have played in a championship game in their lives?
That's a really good question, actually. That is a great question.
I'm gonna go 1 on the entire field.
Okay.
And a top level 5. That's a ball.
You know, the thing is if we'd given Gary enough time, he probably would have the answer for you.
Gary's got it.
If we had not just sprung this, that is something he might have the answer for. In fact, I think I can see Gary doing the math right now.
Yep. And he just held it 4. It's 4.
4? All right. Okay. See, teamwork makes the dream work. That ball lined into center field, coming in on the play, but could not make the catch. Dalton fingered off his glove. 1 run in to score, 2 runs in to score, throw into second base, safe.
Riku Nishida with a banger of a double, folks. Wow.
Riku Nishida, indeed.
What a player.
So Caleb Watson-Stone comes in to score.
Did that just blow it open? Or no,
it was only 1 run across.
4-2, though. This is a good spot for the Wild Bills to be in. And you know what? They can bring in ringers. They can show up early. They can do what they need to do to win, but don't underestimate the Rosebuds. They did beat the Gherkins last night to make it to the championship.
Well, not only that, John, one of the people working up here in the booth, John said about the middle of the season, he said Rosebuds are a second-half team, and he has yet to be proven wrong.
Yeah, John Olerud really came in with some good notes there. And, it's such an amazing thing to have such a distinguished MLB player be in our broadcast booth every day. Shout out to John Olerud over there.
Kevin Blair now taking over on the mound for Ben Aguilera. We're going to go ahead and take this to break for just a moment. Fans, we'll be back with more action from the bottom of the 5th inning. Our score, 4-2, Wild Bills lead. We'll be back in a moment. All right, fans, welcome back. New pitcher on the mound for the Rosebuds, number 12, Nate Martin. He inherits a little bit of a jam here. Runners on second and third, 2 outs. Wild Bills up by 2. Nate's really going to try and stop the bleeding here if possible. Only 1 run across, but remember, we're only going 9 innings. I mean, extras if needed, but this is a 1-game scenario. This is not a multi-game playoff. 1 game for the championship. Winner takes all.
And that's how we like it, folks.
Absolutely right. So, Ross, has there been a standout moment here in the 2021 Wild West League for you, season for you? Just one thing that you think sort of encapsulates all of the wildness in this league?
I think a personal favorite moment of mine was a Trace Hawkinen, ex-Grey Wolf, current Pickle, I would say, ex-Corvallis Knights player, came up with a giant foam hat up to bat. And almost hit a home run, and it was unbelievable.
That's right. That was a great moment.
And I would say, just the animosity and the fun that these guys have out there is rewarding every day. And giving them a platform to come out here, not only play for a championship, but also just get a summer in with getting some good at-bats and some good pitching performances. Every day is fantastic here at the Wild Wild West League.
A lot of fun. Swung on and missed. Chris Rogers set down on strikes, and that will end the rally for the Wild Bills. They do pick up 1 more and extend their lead. Fans, we are going to move on to the top of the 6th inning. 4-2 Wild Bills.
Ow!
you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
All right, fans, welcome back here to Walker Stadium. Before we embark on the 6th inning, take a moment and center yourself. Our centering scoreboard check brought to you by Center CBD Drinks. 4 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors for the Wild Bills. 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error for the Rosebuds. And that is the Center CBD banner out there in right field.
You know, our distinguished partners out there, center, and we have not had a hit it here yet. Will tonight be the night, Mike Jackson?
That would be amazing on championship night, actually. That would be a fitting send-off.
And not only is everyone winning something, but everyone wins something every night here, don't they?
That is true. We got a new pitcher out on the mound. That is Darius Lowe taking over for Travis Weiss. First pitch from Lowe is a strike. Real quick, Weiss went 5 innings, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 of those earned. Struck out 8, walked 4.
You got to pat him on the back for that performance.
Great performance.
And where has he been all year?
He's had a couple. A couple performances like that, but nothing on this high of a stage.
No, and I'm saying that this is the highest stage he's ever played on in his life. And not to take anything away from his collegiate career, but the Wild Wild West League Championship, it matters. They're out here working. Oh, here we go.
2-1 pitch lined into right field, coming in, but unable to make the play. Watson Stone. Ryan Clay aboard with a leadoff single here as we play in the 6th.
And as predicted, folks, the Rosebuds are not done with this game. 4-2 is not a blowout. It is not too much to overcome. It's 4-2.
You got the tie-in run at the plate right here. Keenan O'Brien.
If you're not getting excited about Wild Wild West League baseball, then get the out of here.
You know, the public address announcers doing the dueling "Let's go Wild Bills, let's go Rosebuds" chant earlier, that was great.
That's quite good, yeah. When you have two distinguished comedians of Portland being your 2 PA announcers, your 2 on-field hosts, you got to peg them against each other, Mike.
So many things going on here. Swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-1 on Keenan O'Brien. 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Hit by a pitch back in the 2nd, struck out in the 4th.
Now, Mike, do you think that I can get someone in this press box, there's about 8 of us up here, to get a Pickles tattoo tonight? Do you think that I have the ability to convince someone up here to get a tattoo? Keep in mind it will be free for anyone that agrees to it.
There are a number of people pointing at Sammy. I think Sammy might be the okay, to answer your specific question, yes, someone up here I am sure would do that. Next pitch over for a strike, count 2-2 on O'Brien.
Just keep in mind, folks, we are giving away free tattoos with our mobile tattoo truck.
2-2 pitch on the way. That one got him. Strike 3 looking. Keenan O'Brien set down on strikes.
Listen, I'm up here. I'm on the side of the team here. I'm going to disagree with Pickleball on that one. That one looked low. It didn't track well. Let's just say that.
That's fair. There are times where I just think I get fooled by the spin on the pitches, and that's what I chalk up my disagreements to Picklebot for.
Fool me once, right? That
Right.
whole thing.
Yep. Clay still on at first base. Jack Ossenkopf now the batter. Ossenkopf.
Fool me twice. Pickles After Dark, folks. Here we go.
Whoa, that one a bit inside. 2-0.
Now, are you not leaning into that thing in a championship game? Can you believe that?
He did. Yeah, no, he jackknifed out of the way of that.
Throw a knee into the pitch and get on first base. You're down 2 runs, Rosebuds.
Any way possible. Low brings in the 2-0 pitch. That one off the plate. Ball 3. 3-0.
You know, back in my day. And that whole saying, too. We got a lot up here, folks.
Hoping for a Rosebuds rally here as they play down 2. 3-0 pitch. That one misses, ball 4. So Ryan Clay moves on down to second. Jack Ossenkopf now on courtesy of a walk. He managed to get on earlier with a hit by pitch. This one probably didn't feel nearly as bad.
Not quite. Could add 2.
You're right. He really could have. He really could have. Decided to get it the easier way this time, though. Or at least easier on his body. 2 on, 1 out. So tying runs aboard.
That's in there.
Low's first pitch to Dakota Finger. Over for a strike. 0-1.
You know, it's interesting how the Picklebot ball strike is, there's a delay some days. Today it's a little slower.
Right. Some days the gears takes them a little longer to turn.
And, I think that has to do with how much we charge his batteries, what his oil intake is. Did we even turn on the Picklebot switch today?
Whether the fans are harassing him or not, that is something new. I don't believe I've ever seen a fan come up and question him specifically during gameplay.
Yeah, he's pretty busy down there. I would advise against that. If he turns those red lights on his eyes, you do not want to be around that bot. Let's just say that.
Do not want to be around Picklebot with the angry eyes.
It's a little scary, folks.
Yeah, no, would not like, admittedly. Count 1-2 on Dakota Finger. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed. That got him strike 3. Second strikeout for Darius Lowe in relief.
And the Finger draws a K in the sand, and he is going back to the dugout, folks.
All expenses paid trip back to the Pines.
The Finger. He really gave a finger for that opportunity and squandered it. Back to the dugout he goes, Mr. Finger.
Aiden Bunn now comes to the plate with 2 on and 2 out.
And Big Bun steps up. He's had a good day today.
Played some great shortstop out there as he has all season. First pitch from Darius misses, ball 1.
Now, would you call Mr. Bunn the spark plug of the Rosebuds, Mike Checks?
Man, that's a good question. Aiden Bunn? Yeah, no, admittedly I am a Bowser fan, but I don't feel like a pitcher can be a spark plug for a team. I feel like that's a little...
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm being prejudiced against pitchers there because...
Let me give you a list of some of the greatest spark plugs in MLB history.
All right.
Dustin Pedroia.
Agreed.
That's the end of the list. Go Red Sox, folks. And no, we're not biased here. We're talking about Wild Wild Wrestling and then the pitch in.
1-1 pitch on the way, and that one popped up. Tracking it down as Johnson settles under and makes the play, and that will end the inning for the Rosebuds. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 runners left on. We move to the bottom of the 6th inning, still 4-2 Wild Bills. Ow!
Back here with Portland Timbers Live. We're actually up 1-0 against the Seattle. Oh, wait. We are at the Wild Wild West League Championship, folks.
Are we still 1-0 in the soccer game, though?
Yeah, 81st minute.
All right.
Of course, we're all Portland Timbers fans here, and we're keeping a close eye on Sammy Silva tonight.
Sammy not exactly keeping the closest eye on his popcorn, but that's okay. It's been a long day here at Walker Stadium. We had the Portland Pickles tryout for the last spot on the roster for the trip to Mazatlan.
That's a fair ball.
That is a fair ball. Soper with a long shot out to left field. He's in at second, turns, and he's going to keep his triple to 2 bases.
The soap stick with a big leadoff double. Big leadoff double.
You know, there's been a lot of scuttlebutt that he is he's in the running for league MVP. I've heard folks talking.
There are rumblings, but when you're nicknamed after a bar of soap, it's gonna always be tough to overcome.
Well, you'd think it'd be an easy way to keep his reputation clean. I don't really know one way or the other. I'm just up here in the booth. You can probably speak more to that than I can. Nate Martin looks back at second base, brings the first pitch in, swung on and missed by Jonathan Stone.
You know what? I'm going to call a guaranteed hit here.
Yeah?
I'm going to say it's going to be a single. It's going to be up the middle.
All right. Ross calling a shot here.
Just a little single.
0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed 0-2.
You know, but a good swing. I feel like he's timing this guy up well. 0-2, you just got to really choke up, pull your pants up a little bit, and just make sure you put the ball in play. You don't want to strike out with a guy on second, no outs.
Well, this is only Nate Martin's third batter, so it's not like Stone has had a chance to get to see everything that Nate has thrown. 0-2 pitch on the way.
That's in there.
That one got him strike 3, got him looking.
And I'm 0 for 1, folks.
Jonathan Stone down on strikes. Second strikeout for Nate Martin.
The Stone man goes down tough.
That'll bring up Payson Manning, the left fielder, 1 for 2 on the day, singled and bounced into a fielder's choice.
Do your job.
Martin takes a look back at second base. Nobody really holding Soper on. First pitch on the way. Yep.
And Payson, not Peyton Manning, guts up there, and you know he's had a good day. He's a two-year Wild Wild West League veteran, so he has the experience in these spots.
Had himself a pretty good season for the Wild Bills. One of the reasons that they nearly took first place away from the Gherkins near the end of the season. That pitch over for a strike, 0-2. That was another thing. The Wild Wild West League standings came down to the final weekend, final games. Couldn't ask for more than that.
A very competitive league.
Yeah.
We will say. And 2 underdogs in the... Oh, wow.
What a jump. Oh, the worst possible thing to happen. Lined out to the pitcher after Michael Soper got one of the biggest jumps I have ever seen. He was 2/3 of the way to third base before the pitch left Nate's hand, but Payson Manning bloops it right to Martin, catches it, throws on to second, 1-4, your double play, and that'll do it for the Wild Bills. We're going to move to the top of the 7th inning, still 4-2, Wild Bills.
Woo!
Welcome back, fans. We are set to embark on the top of the 7th inning. The legend of Picklebot lives on, perfect through 6. Third postseason game for Picklebot 3000. Couldn't be going better, Ross.
You know, he has really been given every opportunity out there to call a perfect game, and guess what? He never won't. He always will call a perfect game.
Trey Nelson leading off for the Rosebuds here in the 7th. Cuts on the first offering from Darius Lowe, 0-1. You know, I saw that the Major League Baseball Umpires Union sort of took a little bit of offense to Picklebot. They did not like seeing that. So I guess in that much, Picklebot just done his job great then.
There's no question about that.
Dropped into center field, and that is going to fall in front of Rogers. So, Trey Nelson with a leadoff single. Rosebuds back in business again.
Back in business indeed, Mike. And you know what? Again, 2-run differential here. Getting a leadoff guy on. Now we need the guy to put the ball in play. We can't strike out here, Rosebuds.
And that guy to put the ball in play will hopefully be right fielder number 18, Alex Soul. Soul worked to walk his last time up, singled and stole second.
I heard he harnesses the power of his son for every single swing here.
That legend needs to live on. I am a fan of that.
He is actually nicknamed the Soul Stick, if you believe it or not.
Okay, that's amazing. 1-0 the count on Alex Soul. Now, is he nicknamed the Soul Stick, or is his bat nicknamed the Soul Stick?
Now you're talking. The bat is nicknamed the Soul Stick, and he is nicknamed the Sun Man.
There we go.
With the sun tan.
The Sun Man with the sun tan. And the Soul Stick. There we go.
He's got a lot going for him.
Well, he's got a 2-0 count in his favor, and he watches that one go by, and it is inside for ball 3.
Yeah, Popcorn Picklebot with the 3-0 count there, and a perfect call once again.
Trey Nelson gets a short lead at first base, being held on by Jonathan Stone. 3-0 pitch on its way in, and that one over for a strike. So, Ross, one of the things that has sort of surprised me here is almost every single batter is told to take 3-0. I very rarely see somebody given the green light 3-0 here.
In a championship game, sure. And there's a walk. But in a championship game, yes, I would take 3-0. I would even consider taking 3-1. It really depends on what he's been throwing, you know, what the guy before you did.
That's fair.
What his pitch count is. But in a situation where you need 2 runs, you definitely need to see a guy throw strikes, whether you swing or not.
That makes sense, and Alex Soul worked a walk there, so we've got runners on at first and second. Nobody out for Stuart Weber, the designated hitter.
And a gorgeous designated hitter here.
Still searching for his first hit on the night, so one would say he is due. Offers at the first pitch from Darius Lowe, but Lowe sneaks it by him. 0-1 the count.
He's certainly going for it there, isn't he, Mike?
Yeah, that one had double swing written all over it, and if that finds the gap in left center, that's going to plate at least 1, if not 2.
That looks a little high.
And it was. Count goes to 1-1.
Yeah, talk about swinging for it. I mean, you're taking a hack that big, down 2 with the guy on first and second. Here, you just want to put the ball in play.
Yeah, keep the line moving right now. That pitch in the dirt, late jump over at third, the throw and the tag, and he is out. Trey Nelson. And we already have a review being called.
And what a shocking decision to run there.
Yeah, Nelson got a really late jump.
Honestly, shocking decision there to run from second with no outs.
So we're taking a look at the instant replay here. Throw comes in.
We can only assume he is definitely out there. The eye test is passed. He is gone.
So umpires taking a look, headsets off. Checking the different camera angles that we have available here at Walker Stadium. The throw goes wide. Big swipe in.
He gone. Popcorn Picklebot, it appears he is out.
Waiting for the final ruling here.
He's gone. He's gone.
It looks like they're going to take a look at it one more time.
It's an important call.
It really is an important call.
But by gosh, he is gone over there at third. He gone! He gone!
So Trey Nelson caught stealing.
He's out. I mean, we all knew. If they're not arguing that, that's usually the indication that we made the right call up here with Picklebot. They just didn't. They didn't like. They didn't like the call.
No, and understandable. Down 2 runs, championship game in the later innings. Understandable.
They should be shocked. They should be upset at their own decision to run there because that was a real shocker, as they say.
2-1 pitch does find the inside part of the plate. 2-2. I believe that's a toot bland thrown out on the base paths like a nincompoop. I've been a Mariners fan for a long time. We got acronyms for a number of things. We don't have much else. 2-2 pitch on the way. That one misses, ball 3. Stealing second is Alex Soul. He is now in scoring position.
I'm sorry about that Mariners fan comment a little earlier. That's a tough go. Tough 20 years, I would say.
Yeah.
But this year's looking up.
It is. It's been a fun season.
And Robinson Cano's about to come back, which is great for the Mariners.
You know what? I will take anything right now. 3-2 pitch on the way. That one misses. No! Stuart Weber caught looking. Third strikeout for Darius Lowe. There might be a lynching of Picklebot happening down below us. I'm not really sure. But what we've got here on the field is Alex Soul on at second base, 2 outs.
The Sunstick, still out there at second, folks.
Winding the pitch on the way, swung on and missed. And, man, it looked like Zach Simon was swinging for the fences on that one. He wanted to tie up the game on that swing.
No question. And with 2 outs, now maybe, sure.
Right.
But still, put the ball in play, Rosebuds. Let's go now.
A 1 pitch on its way, and that one gets away from the catcher. So Alex Soul moves on down to third on the wild pitch.
The Sunstick over at third. Again, he harnesses the power of the sun. There may not be much sun out, but he is working in cahoots with the sun. That's why he's at third.
It was early. It was definitely out earlier. He was out here taking BP. Hopefully he got his batteries charged.
I mean, he's just like Picklebot. You got to charge those
batteries.
Charge
the batteries.
You grease
That's right.
those wheels, and you never know what can happen.
Low comes set. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swung on, and that is skied out to left field. Ranging back on the ball, Payson Manning stops at the warning track, takes a step or 2 in, and finds the ball in the night sky. That will do it for the Rosebuds. 1 hit. No errors, and 1 runner left on. We move to the bottom of the 7th inning. 4-2 Wild Bills.
Woo!
Where'd you get that shirt?
Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles.
Portland Pickles? Where can I get that?
I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch stand at the games.
What kind of stuff do they sell there?
Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers.
That's sick. I'm going to have to pick some up.
Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
All right, fans, welcome back. I hope you stretched out at home because we are moving to the bottom of the 7th inning. We still have a 4-2 score in favor of the Wild Bills. And I think Ross might stick around for one more half inning here.
There's a little chance. I was on my way out the door, and then, you know what? There was
more baseball started.
There was a lot of talk about Pikachu and Princess Peach and Bowser. And when I hear those things, I'm in.
I do not blame you for that. 0-1 pitch on the way to Dylan Brady. That one over for a strike. 0-2.
Popcorn Pickleball makes the right call once again.
Perfect through 7.5 or 6.5 so far. That
Very
pitch fouled
defensive
off.
swing there, you know. And now if you're the Wild Bills, what do you want to see from them in this inning?
Well, an insurance run is never going to be a bad thing. Wow, the crowd is really getting into this after the 7th inning stretch. Swung on and missed. Got him strike 3. Dylan Brady down on strikes.
And, you know, he didn't even throw it around. I think the Rosebuds are strictly business now, and they just want to get back up, hit a couple baseballs, and call it a day.
Well, it might be that thing where, you know, you've got a pitcher who's working on a no-hitter. He gets 3 up, 3 down. You go into the clubhouse in the 8th inning, and the last thing you want to do is have the leadoff guy trying to work a walk. No. 3 up, 3 down. Get the pitcher back out there. Swung on and a slow bouncer to the left side. Clay Fields with a throw to first. Got him in time. Wow.
And then a terrible throw over to second base after making such a great play. Making the play when it matters. Portland Rosebuds.
5-3 the put out on Camden Johnson.
And we got 2 down.
Quick 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th, that's for sure. So Nate Martin looking for out number 3 in the form of Caleb Watson-Stone. Watson has walked. Watson has struck out. And he scored a run.
And it looks like Popcorn Picklebot is back in business. He's finished his popcorn, and he's ready to actually focus and call a good game here, folks.
0-1 pitch on the way. That one misses ball 1. 1-1.
Oh, is that a moth? Oh, that was a gummy worm that just got thrown up into the press box with no context.
None whatsoever. 1-1 pitch.
Now, do I send it back? I would like to be on camera for sending it back. Oh, and here's another one.
Worms are coming into the press box. 1-2 pitch on the way.
Swung
on and missed. That got him strike 3. Second strike out of the inning for Nate Martin. And Ross, just like you said, Rosebud's able to get out of that inning quickly. We are going to head to the 8th. Still 4-2 Bills.
And we're signing off here, or at least I am. Mike Checks, the voice of the Wild Wild West League, is going to stay on, but we just wanted to thank everyone from the press box, from Sandylands to Ian to Gary to Sammy to JJ to Mike Checks to Ben Creighton. I just want to give a special shout out to all of our pickle staff here and all of our interns doing such a great job this year. Thank you, everyone.
Appreciate it, Rod. Thank you much.
Where'd you get that shirt?
Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles.
Portland Pickles? Where can I get that?
I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch tent at the games.
What kind of stuff do they sell there?
Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers.
That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up.
Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym Be Fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
At Adventist Health Portland, we're partnering with OHSU to give our patients access to more specialists and more advanced care in more places than ever. Together, we can do so much more.
What makes Wickles pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
All right, fans, welcome back. We are headed to the 8th inning. Our score still 4-2 in favor of the Wild Bills. New pitcher out on the mound. You may recognize him. That is number 18, Jonathan Stone, who started over at first base tonight. He takes over for Darius Lowe. Lowe pitched 2 innings, gave up 2 hits, no runs. He walked 3, he struck out 3. So Caleb Watson-Stone moves into first base, and Toma Maruse moves into right field. First pitch from Jonathan Stone misses. Ryan Clay takes that, ball 1. It's going to be Ryan Clay, Keenan O'Brien, and Jack Osencom due up here in the 8th. Second pitch to Clay, misses, ball 2, 2-0. Stone brings the 2-0 and misses outside, ball 3, 3-0. Rosebuds still just down by 2. Looking for some more offense. Haven't pushed across a run since the 4th. Jonathan Stone, though, walks Ryan Clay on 4 straight pitches. So that'll once again bring the tying run to the plate. Keenan O'Brien 0 for 2, pair of strikeouts, was hit by a pitch back in the 2nd inning, has stolen a pair of bases tonight. First pitch to him, that is high, ball 1. So Jonathan Stone having a hard time locating the strike zone. Missed with 5 straight pitches. Next one on the way in, make it 6. High, ball 2. Rosebuds looking for any old rally they can get here. Started out the inning with a walk, but they started the 7th with a single. They started the 6th with a single. They started the 5th with a walk. We're not able to push across a run either of those innings. 7th straight ball to lead off the 8th inning from Jonathan Stone. Best thing the Rosebuds hitters can do right now is don't move. 3-0 pitch on the way. That one over for a strike, 3-1. Really didn't look like O'Brien thought that was going to be ball 4. Like he started the slow walk to first base, but I don't think he truly believed in that. 3-1 pitch coming in. That one definitely misses, ball 4. Rosebuds in business. Runners on first and second, nobody out. And we have a mound visit by Ryan Gorton. We're going to go ahead and keep it here. I can't imagine that Gorton's going to pull Stone after 2 batters. So Caleb Watson-Stone now out. Our new first baseman, number 16. Travis Weiss. All right, so Watson-Stone no longer on first. I don't have an eraser tonight because my bad. So number 16 now. Travis Weiss takes over at first. Gary's theory, and most likely the correct one, is that Watson-Stone is going to go warm up. And he did not waste any time in taking off to the bullpen area. Two on, nobody out. Jack Osencop at the plate. First pitch from Stone, low. He has missed with 9 out of 10 pitches in the inning. Looks back at second, now brings in the 1-0. That one over for a strike, 1-1. Count 1-1 on Jack. 0 for 1 on the afternoon, hit by a pitch and walked. Shows bunt and gets it down in front of the plate. Only throw over to first. 1-3 the put out on Austin Kopp. That'll move up the runners 90 feet. So 1-3 the put out on Jack Ossenkamp, but moves the runners over. That's going to bring up Dakota Finger. Welcome back.
The Finger's back up. I had to run up here and hop on the mic.
I don't blame you for that. He's up with 2 on and only 1 out.
I mean, unbelievable. They finally do something I've been giving them advice on all day. They bunt him over.
Right. Move the runners up. Old school National League ball. First pitch of the at-bat misses 1-0. Wild Bill's not happy with that call. In fact, Jonathan Stone actually making his feelings known to infield umpire Nathan. Stone set, 1-0 pitch coming in.
That's a steerag.
1-1 the count. You know, the great thing about Walker Stadium tonight is half the fans are mad at every single Picklebot call. If it goes against the Wild Bills fans not terribly happy. If it goes against the Rosebuds fans not happy.
Certainly seems like the exact same situation as if you had a human umpire.
You know, yeah. 1-1 pitch on the way. That is hit to the left side. Throw coming home. Caught in a rundown is Ryan Clay. Throw goes over to third. Now back home. The run back to third. And that off the glove. Runner coming home.
Safe!
4-3 now.
And let that Seal song play across Walker Stadium, folks. It's a ball game.
So Dakota Finger reaches on a fielder's choice and an error charge to the third baseman. FC number E5 is how that one is scored for everybody scoring along at home.
And thanks to Gary for that information. Gary, and a very, very crucial asset for us.
Gary will have the legit numbers for me because he always has them for me in a matter of moments. It's amazing.
And he just held it up, and you are right, Mike checks.
4-3 the score. Runners on at first and second. Wind up, pitch on the way, inside, ball 1-0. Jonathan Stone still having a hard time finding the strike zone. These are high leverage pitches right here. He's got Keenan O'Brien on at second base, Dakota Finger on at first. 1-0 pitch on the way.
Another pebble from the Stone man.
2-0 the count.
He really needs to improve his form and really becoming a boulder out there. Stone to boulder connection could make the difference here.
Well, you know, the double play does get them out of the inning, but he's got to induce one here. 2-0 pitch.
And that's high again.
3-0 the count.
And see, now I'm taken.
Yeah, okay, fair. That's complete. You are absolutely right. Completely fair.
And I'm getting a little low. I'm doing the Little League squat and making sure this is a ball.
All right. No, I could see that. 3-0 pitch coming in.
That's in there.
Yep.
I'm taking again here.
Okay.
I'm not kidding.
Well, it's only a one-run game. Runners on at first and second. Stone has thrown a number of pitches here in the bottom of the seventh inning. Next one on the way. Check swing. Over for a strike. 3-2. Count goes full on Dakota Finger. On Aiden Bunn. Dakota Finger's on at first.
The Bunn man, he needs to choke his bat up. Really, really make sure you put this ball in play.
Full count. 1 out. Stone looks back at second. Pitch on the way. That one's off. Off the plate. Ball 4.
And a very good at bat. Again, I think he has us hardwired, so he's listening to our advice. That's the only way that makes sense of them making a logical play here. And again, bases loaded, one down. And swing for the fences guy steps up to the plate.
All right.
We have a yard card from young Jonathan Sandylands, our lead broadcaster here. And Ian Sandylands, his brother, disagrees.
First pitch on the way, swung on him, and he was swinging yard on
question.
that, no doubt. Uppercut swing, pitch low in the zone. He went after it, 0-1.
And again, if he just loses the glory and fights for his team, he'll put the ball in play here and maybe get a run.
Single might get you two. Swung on and missed. Count goes to 0-2 on Aiden Bunn.
Just all bad up there at the plate. First two pitches, zero approach. Goes up there just blind and starts swinging it.
That was Trey Nelson, Aiden Bunn worked the walk in the last at-bat. It is chaotic up here. 0-2 pitch on the way.
That's high.
Yep. 1-2.
So he doesn't swing at everything.
Just the first two pitches. He's got to work out of a hole. Likes to work down. 0-2. Now 1-2. See if he can bring it back. Stone's next pitch on the way.
That's a ball. That's low again. Apparently Picklebot thought differently.
Trey Nelson caught looking. Everybody up here in the booth caught looking, if I'm being honest. So that is the first strikeout from Jonathan Stone, and there could not have been a bigger one. 2 outs now, 4-3 score. Alex Soul at the plate.
The Soul stick returns from the Phoenix. Here we go, Soul.
Bases loaded. Let's see what Alex can do. Pitch on the way. Swung on and hit into left field. Will it get down? It will not. Payson Manning comes in, makes the play. Rally ended 4-3. Wild Bills as we move on to the bottom of the 8th inning. We'll be back at Walker Stadium in just a moment.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Break of vodka.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
I really wanted to give the fans here at Walker Stadium a chance to belt that out over the broadcast. They brought Sweet Caroline tonight, unlike they have at any other time this season, so I tip my cap to them. We've got a Jacob Bowser sighting. That is him on the mound, number 24 on his back, number 1 in my heart, submarine pitcher for the Rosebuds. He's going to be facing off against Carter Bennett, Tama Morose, and Travis Weiss. First pitch on the way, and that is over for a strike. Great start for Bowser. He looks in. 0-1 pitch on the way, and that one inside, ball 1. Bennett, Maruse, and Weiss here. Rosebud's going to try and keep it a 1-run game. Next pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off at the plate. Count goes to 1-2 on Carter, the Wild Bills' designated hitter. 0 for 2, pair of strikeouts so far tonight. You know, this press box holds about 8 people, and we have had 71 people in this press box throughout the entirety of this game. Not all at once, mind you. Just 71 different people have been up here tonight. And in a championship game, why not? 1-2 pitch on the way from Bowser. Swung on and missed. That got him. Strike 3. Bowser's first strikeout of the evening against the first batter he faced with 1 out and nobody on. Toma Maruse to the plate. Toma has struck out and singled tonight, 1 for 2. Pitch on the way, swung on, and that is scorched into center field. Going to drop in front of Dakota Finger. 1 out single for Carter Bennett. So 1 on, 1 away, and that is going to bring up starting pitcher, nay, first baseman now, Travis Weiss. Weiss 1 for 2, a double and a strikeout. Works with a runner on first. Offers at the first pitch, comes up empty, 0-1. Wonder if somebody's getting towed in the parking lot. I hope it's not me. Bowser comes set, 0-1 pitch on the way. That one inside, ball 1, 1-1. To Ross's point, a little surprising that Weiss didn't just maybe just stand right there and take a pitch off his thigh. Runners on at first and second, 1 out. 1-1 pitch coming in. That one bounced foul. Bowser gets a baseball back, climbs back up on the bump. I have been assaulted by a fruited candy. It's been a long night here at the stadium. These things happen. Bowser comes set. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Got him. Strike 3. Second strikeout of the inning for Jacob Bowser. So with 1 on and 2 away, that is going to bring up third baseman Riku Nishida. Now Nishida has been all over the scorecard tonight. Singled in the first, singled in the third, doubled in the fifth, has scored twice, has stolen a base, has an RBI as well, I believe. First pitch on the way to him. That one inside. Now did that hit him? No, it did not. He jumped out of the way. Toma Maruse takes second base on the wild pitch. Not going to lie, O'Brien was a little lackadaisical going to retrieve that, and Maruse noticed and took a wide turn at second. Thought better of it and came back to the bag. All right, so he was hit by a pitch. So no stolen base for Carter Bennett. He would have gotten down there on his own. Well, of course he doesn't want to, but if you're hit by a pitch, you have to walk to first base. Those are the rules. So, Riku Nishida, HBP, and I don't blame him. He had had a hot bat tonight. So, runners on at first and second, 2 down, and that's going to bring up center fielder Chris Rogers. After working with a walk back in the first, Rogers has struck out twice. First pitch from Bowser inside, 1-0. I will say that that table is suspiciously empty of gummy worms. That pitch over for a strike, 1-1. Oh, there we go. All right. There's our culprit. You know, we do have carbonated beverages up here. 1-1 pitch on the way. That one over for a strike. Count goes to 1-2. Jacob Bowser. 1-2 pitch on the way. That one misses ball 2. 2-2. Picklebot has had a long season and a long day. 2-2 pitch on the way. That one a little bit outside. So Roberts has worked the count full. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Wild Bills a 1-run lead. Bowser trying to slam the door on the 8th inning here. 3-2 pitch on the way. Bounces in and away from the catcher, but it does not matter because that is ball 4. Toma Maruse down to third. Riku Nishida on to second. Chris Rogers working the walk. Another time tonight, the bases are full of Bills. Shortstop Michael Soper to the plate. 1 for 3, a double his last time up in the 6th. Bowser's got to bring him in here, and he does not with that pitch. 1-0. Soper stands back in, left-handed batter. 1-0 pitch on the way, just misses outside. 2-0. The count on Soper. That one hit to second, fielded. The throw on to first from Austin Kopp, and that will do it. 4-3 ends the Bills rally and the 8th inning. Fans, we are moving on to the 9th. Our score here at Walker Stadium, Wild Bills 4, Rosebuds 3.
B-E-F-A-S-T. Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
All right, fans, welcome back to Walker Stadium here in the Lentz neighborhood in glorious and cosmopolitan Portland, Oregon. 4-3 your score. Wild Bills lead. They are 3 outs away from the 2021 Wild West League Championship. Standing in their way, though, designated hitter number 34, Stuart Weber, Zach Simon, the left fielder, and Ryan Clay, the third baseman. Crowd coming alive here at Walker Stadium. First pitch of the 9th inning. In there for a strike. 0-1. Weber still looking for his first hit on the day. Has struck out 3 times. Flown out to right field. That one misses. Count goes to 1-1. There's a lot of yelling here at Walker Stadium this evening. 1-1 pitch on the way. Over for a strike, 1-2. Stone looks in, has his sign. 1-2 pitch coming in. That one misses outside. Ball 2, 2-2. So here's your story, fans. If Jonathan Stone and the Wild Bills can pick up 3 outs before they give up 1 run, this ball game is over. 2-2 pitch coming in, swung on and smacked to the left side, and that bounces off of Nishida at third and into left field. E5 on the play, but that puts Stuart Weber aboard. Game-tying run on at first base. Zach Simon representing the go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat on the way, outside, ball 1. Zach Simon doubled in his first at-bat. Flew out to left field twice, struck out once. 1-0 pitch coming in. That is high. Ball 2. 2-0. Credit to all of the fans at Walker Stadium, whether it's just general enthusiasm or alcohol, they have brought it tonight. Rarefied air for a Wild West League game, but this is the championship. Third pitch in the dirt. 3-0. Not only are they raucous, they're here pretty late on a Sunday night. Isn't tomorrow a school day? 3-0 pitch on the way. That one's in. I stand corrected because I am not Picklebot. 3-1 is the count. Simon takes a look at that pitch. Also over for a strike. 3-2 the count now. Crowd coming alive, full count, nobody out, runner on first. Stone comes set. 3-2 pitch on the way. That one misses, ball 4. So Stuart Weber down to second. Zach Simon works a walk. And Ryan Gorton coming in. Jonathan Stone not happy, and he's pretty sure that Gorton's going to take the ball from him. Gorton offers out his right hand. Stone trades him the baseball and takes the walk back to the third base dugout. Fans, we are going to take a break here in the 9th inning. We will come back and let you know all about the Wild Bills' defensive changes here in just a moment.
Do you know the signs of stroke? Remember the acronym, be fast. B is for balance if you can't stand. E is for eyes if things are blurry. And F is for face if you got a little sag. And A is for arm if it starts to drag. S is for speech if you slur what you say. Call 911 and call right away. T is for time and the time is now. Be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T. Sing along at ohsu.edu/befast.
What makes Wickles pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Break of vodka.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Break of vodka.
All right, fans, welcome back. We are playing here in the top of the ninth inning. There are no outs. Runners on at first and second. We have a new pitcher, Caleb Watson-Stone, on the mound. His first pitch down, bunted down the third base line, and a beauty. No play anywhere. No play anywhere. Ryan Clay with a beautiful bunt to the third base side. Bases loaded. Bases full of Rosebuds right now. I am really hoping that we remembered to put on the compressor. Yes, we did. See, by the time we get to August, we know how all this stuff works. Stuart Weber on at third. Zach Simon on at second. Ryan Clay on at first with a bunt single. Keenan O'Brien, the catcher, now at the plate. Nobody out. That one misses outside. Ball one. Caleb Watson-Stone not happy with the call. Wild Bills might be cracking under the pressure here. We'll wait and see. 1-0 pitch on the way, high and tight. Ball two. 2-0. Halfway to walking in the game-tying run. I think Ross would say he just takes here. Oh, he takes it in the back for an HBP. HBP walks in the game-tying run. Are you kidding me? Humongous RBI in the middle of the back of Keenan O'Brien. What is happening? HBP. That was being challenged. I guess it was pretty clear that plunked him in the back, but I mean. So base is still full of Rosebuds, tied at 4 as we play in the ninth. Pitch on the way, outside, ball one. On a scale of 1 to 10, Caleb Watson-Stone does not appear to like these calls about an 11. Ryan Gorton now out to the mound. Everybody on the infield coming in to listen, except for Soper. Soper's going to head out to second base, it looks like. We are going to go ahead and keep it right here. I cannot imagine Gorton's taking the ball from Caleb Watson-Stone. My guess is they're both out there having a gripe session about the strike zone. Gorton's going to tell him he's not wrong, he's just not getting the calls, and that he's got to alter where he's pitching. So Stuart Weber already in, Zach Simon in on third, Ryan Clay at second, Keenan O'Brien, big man on campus right now with the game-tying HBP. 1-0 pitch, high and tight. Ball 2, 2-0. Watson-Stone shaking his head. I'm not exactly sure where he would like the strike zone. Ball 3, 3-0 the count. And the count. Chaos reigning right now. So what happened is the 1-0 pitch was inside. Osenkopf took, ruled a ball, stepped back in. As the next pitch was being thrown, there was question as to whether or not he was hit on the second pitch. Now, if there had been question, he should not have re-entered the batter's box, but he did. The pitch was thrown. You can't review it after the pitch. So 3-1 is now the count on Jack Osenkopf at the plate. Bases loaded, one in, nobody out. Caleb Watson-Stone going through a range of emotions on the mound. 3-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Count goes to 3-2. 4-4 game in the ninth. Nobody out. Bases loaded. 3-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. That got him strike 3. Osenkopf down on strikes. First strikeout by Caleb Watson-Stone. That's going to bring up Dakota Finger. Dakota Finger, a press box favorite, not gonna lie, he comes up with bases loaded, one out. First pitch in the dirt outside, ball 1. Caleb Watson-Stone can't believe that pitch was called a ball either. Comes set, 1-0 pitch on the way. That one misses, ball 2, 2-0. Remember, a hit batter tied this game. 2-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Count goes to 2-1. Pitcher comes set. 2-0 on the way. Check swing. He did go. Count goes to 2-2. Nice job by Caleb Watson-Stone, falling behind 2-0, working the count back 2-2. That one, high, ball 3, 3-2. Count goes full. That one really wasn't even close. Watson-Stone mostly performative out there on the mound. 3-2 pitch on the way. That one misses, ball 4. Go ahead run, walked in Dakota Finger. Great take. That is Zach Simon now in to score. Ryan Clay on to third, Keenan O'Brien down to second. And the lineup flips over again for the Rosebuds. Now up shortstop Aiden Bunn. Pinch runner at first base. Evan Olson in to run for Dakota Finger. First pitch to Aiden Bunn, over for a strike, 0-1. Rosebuds have taken the lead 5-4 here in the ninth inning. Caleb Watson-Stone trying to get out of the inning. 0-1 pitch on the way. That one over for a strike, 0-2. Two to Aiden Bunn. Pitch on the way. That one outside. Ball 1-2. So bottom of the ninth going to be necessary here at Walker Stadium. Jonathan Stone, Payson Manning, and Dylan Brady will be coming up. That pitch looped into center field. Coming in and making. No, it dropped. It dropped into center. The throw to second. In time, second out of the inning. So Ryan Clay comes home to score. Keenan O'Brien moves on to third. Dakota Finger, Evan Olson thrown out at second base. Aiden Bunn on at first, courtesy of Fielder's Choice 8-4. Might have been 8-6, but I'm going to say it's 8-4. Runner goes, pitch outside, doesn't matter. Aiden Bunn down to second base. So runners on at second and third, 3 runs in here in the frame. Rosebuds now lead by 2. 2 outs though. Watson Stone looking for out number 3. Swung on and a bouncer foul on the left side. 1-1. Trey Nelson, 1 for 5 on the afternoon, has singled, struck out twice, reached on an error. Runners get their leads. 1-1 pitch coming in, swung on and up the middle. Nice play by Watson Stone. The throw over to first, and that will end the inning 1-3, but damage done. Rosebuds able to take the lead on 3 hits. 3 runs. There was 1 hit in there in all of that. They leave 2 on, and we head to the bottom of the ninth now. 6-4 Rosebuds.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
Thanks, friend. All right, fans, we move on to the bottom of the ninth inning, and is it could it be any more scripted that in the ninth inning, the final frame, the 3 batters have to face Bowser? It's like the final boss right here. If they can conquer Doug Bowser, they win. Championship goes to the Wild Bills. If not, gonna stay with the Rosebuds. They're up 6-4. Doug Bowser on the mound, set to face off against Jonathan Stone. Stone 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Walked in the first inning, reached third base, didn't come home, struck out twice. Bowser gets a new baseball, climbs up on the bump. 3 outs away. Can they get 3 outs, or will they give up 2 or more runs? First pitch on the way from Doug, and that one inside, ball 1. Stone, Manning, and Brady due up here in the 9th. Pitch on the way, check swing. Just misses inside, 2-0. Stone checks his swing again. Ball inside, 3-0. He's watched them all carefully. Bowser coming in. All 4 take your base. Jonathan Stone, a leadoff walk. So tying run to the plate. Payson Manning. Jonathan Stone on at first. That one over for a strike. 0-1. Manning 1 for 3 on the afternoon. Singled in the 4th. That pitch inside. 1-1. Bowser looking for a double play here. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-2 on Payson Manning. One-two pitch on the way. Swung on and a bouncer to second. Fielded cleanly. No, not fielded cleanly. Ossenkopf had it in his glove. Went to pull it out. Could not find the handle. Drops it instead. E4 puts Manning aboard. Jonathan Stone moves down to second base. So 2 on, nobody out. Dylan Brady was slated to come to the plate. I do believe we have a pinch hitter. Oh, nope, never mind. So catcher Dylan Brady up. 0 for 2 on the afternoon, a walk, a strikeout. Popped out to the pitcher. Infield playing up. For the bunt, down the first base line, couldn't find the handle, throw over to first base in time on the fielder's choice. 3-4 the put out. On the play, Jonathan Stone moves on to third, Payson Manning on to second, so runners on second and third, 1 away. Rosebuds with a 2-run lead, still need to get 2 outs. That's going to bring up number 3, Camden Johnson. Johnson 0 for 3 on the day. First pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Johnson takes a long walk off to the side of the batter's box. Steps back in, taps home plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Bowser in with 2 strikes. 0-2, 1 out. Camden Johnson takes a look at the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and that got him. Strike 3. Could not pull a swing. Camden Johnson down on strikes. All right, Wild Wild West League fans, it all comes down to this. 2 outs. Caleb Watson Stone at the plate. Runners on second and third. Bowser on the mound. First pitch to Caleb. Over for a strike. 0-1. Bowser looks in. Has his sign. Comes set at the letters. Pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled off down the right field line. Count goes to 0-2 on Caleb Watson Stone. 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Has struck out twice, worked to walk, and did come around to score. Runners at second and third. 0-2 count on Caleb Watson Stone. Bowser looks in. Gets his sign from O'Brien. He comes set. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and a bouncer to the right side. Austin Kopp has it. The throw to first. In time, that gets him. Ball game is over, and the Rosebuds are your 2021 Wild Wild West League. Never mind, we are going to have an official review. So we are going to take a look at this. So the play was at first base. The Rosebuds celebrating right now. Tensions running high between the booth and the deck below. We don't have enough to overturn it. They are looking at this frame by frame, players waiting on the field, multiple people looking at different camera angles. Both coaches waiting on the mound. That is it. Picklebot rules him out. That is your ball game. Prolonged victory for the Rosebuds, or a delayed victory at that. They come back with 3 runs in the top of the 9th inning. Our final here, 6-4. Rosebuds, your 2021 Wild Wild West League champions. Fans, we'll bring it back here in just a moment.
Where'd you get that shirt?
Dude, I got it from the Portland Pickles.
Portland Pickles? Where can I get that?
I got mine online. Some people also get it at the merch stand at the games.
What kind of stuff do they sell there?
Dude, they got shirts, hats, hoodies, jerseys, socks, stickers.
That's sick. I'm gonna have to pick some up.
Hey, you definitely should.
Catch every new Portland Pickles and Wild Wild West League merch drop at pickleshop.com.
Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Down, boys. There we go. Good beard.
Great color vodka.
What makes Wickles Pickles so sinfully satisfying? We source only the finest ingredients, including a custom blend of spices that's been a family secret for over 90 years. So when you're ready to get wicked, pick up a jar of defiantly wholesome Wickles. Wickedly delicious.
All right, fans, welcome back here to Walker Stadium. We just witnessed the 2021 Wild Wild West League Championship game, and the Rosebuds victorious. Rosebuds with 6 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors, 3 of those runs coming in the top of the 9th inning. For the Wild Bills, 4 runs, 7 hits, 4 errors. Wild Bills have played a great season here, and they came up just a little bit short in the championship game. I would like to tell you that the press box has voted and that we were unanimous in Jacob Bowser being the player of the game, but I'm the one with the microphone. I didn't really ask anybody's opinion, and I'm going to tell you that Jacob Bowser was the player of the game. Jacob Bowser comes in, manages to work a scoreless, if not slightly bumpy 9th inning. He comes away with the win. So I believe Picklebot worked a total of 69 games in this Wild Wild West League 2021 season. 66 of those in the regular season, 3 of those in the postseason. And though the calls may have been occasionally delayed from time to time, there was never a single wrong or bad call. Rosebuds being awarded their 2021 Wild Wild West League Championship trophy. All right, I want to hug whoever played Queen right now. Thank you. Seems as though JJ has been located as the Rosebuds are celebrating on the first base side in front of their dugout. All right, 2021 Wild Wild West League MVP goes to Michael Soper. If my memory serves, Ross and I were talking about Michael Soper being talked about as one of the possibilities for winning league MVP, and he did. A little secret from me to you, Gary was the one doing a lot of research and was the one who talked about Michael Soper's prowess and his deservingness of said league MVP, and could not agree more. Soper, the shortstop for the Wild Bills. For those of you sticking with us for the awards ceremony, please be making sure that you check out the social media accounts for the Portland Gherkins and the Wild Wild West League. Some of this video that you can see on cell phone cameras and handheld cameras will be uploaded later, so you can watch some of the celebrations and the disbelief and the whatnot and the hey, hey, hey. Well, fans, while I have a moment, I would like to thank John, Ian, Gary, Abby, and a number of other people that have worked with us up here in the press box all season long, helping you bring these games. It has been more fun than I can shake a stick at. We're now lifting the trophy. I appreciate that. Big old trophy being passed around. Coaching staff for the Rosebuds. Great season, a rough start for the Rosebuds, but they turned it on its second half. We made reference to it earlier. John up here in the booth about midway through the season said that the Rosebuds were a second half team, and I don't think there was a better prognostication made in the booth than that one. Shot called, really. So Rosebuds upset the Gherkins last night to win their berth into this game, and then upset the Wild Bills to take home the hardware. Maybe after 2 postseason wins, we shouldn't call them upsets anymore. Fans, it's been a wonderful Wild Wild West League 2021 season. I want to thank you for joining us all season long. Please be making sure that you check with the Pickles website for season tickets for next year's 2022 season in the summer. Information will be coming down the pipeline later on those. Make sure to check out all of the social medias. We have an amazing team who's done great work all season. 3000 Picklebot on Twitter if you are a fan like myself. You can check out the Gherkins, the Wild Wild West League, the Portland Pickles. Plenty of stuff to check out online. You can check them out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. I'm probably missing 6 or 7, but that's okay. It's been a long day. Once again from Walker Stadium, I am Mike Chex. Thank you so much for joining us. It has been a great season. Fans, wherever you may be, enjoy the rest of your weekend, the rest of your summer. We'll be back in 2022.